And then when I
Okay.
finish
Who's recording?
lunch, I'll go pick up.
I am.
Thank
I'm
you.
recording, so when people, they'll still get to see it.
Okay, it's,
You'll be here. You're gonna go to Costco later.
And then
okay. There will be Old Zoo Trail, Old Zoo Loop.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
moving
it's,
now.
according to this, it's 21.3 miles from here. 27 minutes, huh? Depends when you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't want to go too early because the traffic is awful.
Right, we could plan for
11?
an 11 o'clock
Yeah.
meet. Yeah. So why don't we figure 11 o'clock and we'll try to find out, we'll work on directions. I'm sure we can come up with some directions.
Okay.
And meeting at the merry-go-round and whatever, we'll figure
You
it
can
out.
Google it.
Okay, well, I think we've solved the problem
Okay, good.
to everybody's satisfaction.
Yay.
Yay.
Group think.
Okay. Okay, and those who aren't here don't have a voice anyway. Yeah,
As it should be.
yes, yes. Okay, so Bev, let's take a peek at your pictures and
Well,
hear what's new. But first of all, let's hear what's
First of
new.
all, I missed all of you last week, so I
I
stayed
know.
here. That was so funny, and it took me about 5 minutes before I went, oh yeah, we're
This
And I
reading
don't
the
remember,
letter."
I didn't even see your messages till much later. It was some sort of a crazy day. I can't remember what it was. I was in the middle of something and I saw this and then I saw you figured it out and I never got back to you
Right.
because
It was a
It
moot point,
was
right?
it was a dark week.
But it was such a funny feeling. I kept thinking, gee, I didn't see a new link from Barbara. Well, I think she uses the old link, so I'll go look for an old one. And then I was a participant of one in a meeting.
And did you have a good meeting?
Well, I got to talk for a long time. Anyway, it was a very funny experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it as long.
So yesterday, I foolishly decided I would go play golf.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was so
Windy.
cold.
Where were you playing?
We were over at El Carrizo, which is right off of the 210, right by Mission College.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh my God, it was so, my hands, I had gloves and my hands never defrosted. It was, and one of the guys chose not to go and we were going to tease him about being a wuss. And now we think he's the hero of the group for being so smart. It was miserably cold, but
Mhm.
we played and it was still nice to be out. The sky was pretty. And what else? My daughter-in-law is a leap year baby, so she has a birthday coming up. So
Uh-huh.
wow, I think will be 7 or 8 years old now.
Okay.
And my grandson is going to Sacramento with his fifth grade class. That's
Oh,
gonna
how
be-
fun.
But you know, they're only doing a day. They're not letting them spend the night, which is so.
Are you gonna go for a day to Sacramento by bus, back and forth,
fly?
flying?
They're flying and then coming back. I didn't plan it, but
Who's
it's
paying the flights? The parents have to, or is the
we
school?
paid for the trip.
Huh?
Yeah, we paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the poor kids who don't have enough money.
Well, no, they did scholarships and
Okay.
they fundraised so that any
Mhm.
kid that wanted to go could go. And this school isn't too bad off. Most of the kids at this school could afford it. So this is my local elementary and it's same neighborhood as Barbara's.
It's young to fly without your parents, isn't it? The fifth grade, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds?
No,
Is
you
that
have
too
to
young?
be-
Maybe
you have
not.
to be accompanied by an adult, not your parents.
Yeah.
And you signed a waiver, so. And maybe it's a one-way flight. We're hoping that they'll keep him for a week or so.
Oh, you'd miss them.
I would. And this Sunday, well, we lost a very dear member of our book club, and the funeral was yesterday. It was one of the, I don't know if any of you knew Ivy Libros, probably not.
Mm-mm.
She had one of the nicest tributes to her by her children, her grandchild, her son, the rabbi. I mean, if you have to go, what a nice memory she left behind. It was
Had she been ill for a long time or?
No, it was 10 weeks. She had a brain bleed and she had 10 weeks of fading and she was gone.
Wow.
That name sounds familiar to me. Was she a teacher?
No, she was very active in Namat, if anyone's involved with that. Her husband is a physician in Sherman Oaks, and there were probably 250 people at the funeral. I mean, it was very sad. And then I'm going to a memorial for a neighbor who passed away a few months ago on Sunday. So this is kind of the season for it. And if anyone's interested in going to the LA Winds concert, which is Sunday at 2:30, they're offering tickets for $10 because they have room in the theater. So just let me know and I'll give you the link for that. It's a very nice, it's the guy that teaches the class that I take on Friday from Piazza, and he has a winds ensemble, and he puts on a very delightful program. And so to get people involved, he gives these nice cut rate tickets of $10, and it's at the Calabasas Theater. So let me know if you're interested. And let's see, not only did I think we had a meeting last week, I forgot I had a Thursday class. So I missed that after I missed the meeting. So it all started because the month of February started on a Tuesday. Pierce had holiday on Friday and Monday. Nothing was normal and regular, so it was, I'm much better this week so far, although I thought it was Friday. All right, I'm gonna show you my,
But you're here, so you figured it
That
out.
happens to other people too.
and that's why I forwarded the thing about not knowing where we are, right? All right, just gonna share my screen. Okay, if I can get to this page. All right, can you see anything?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we see a lot of ups and downs.
Okay, here we go. Here's my up.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I'm above the freeway.
Okay,
This is
Cute.
on a walk.
Dude.
This is down, a lovely part of litter left by our companions. We have an up.
up, including your finger? Or somebody?
Oh, you're right. I didn't even see it. I should have
It's the
gotten a
big old
manicure.
finger of fate.
It's funny, I never saw that. You're very observant. I better get rid of that. This is a tree house.
Cool.
How cute.
This
Wow.
is, it almost looks phallic, doesn't it?
Where was this guy?
This is when I walk up toward Frost Middle School. This guy has built this mansion and he has statues. and,
Hey, vey.
yeah, this is the same guy
Uh-huh.
fixed up. And this is down, a little bit of nature.
Buildings. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Nice.
So this was
Up.
Oh,
sky-
wow.
the sky, when I went to watch Connor's baseball game, the sky was spectacular. This is one of about 10 shots. I just couldn't get
It's
enough of
framed
it.
beautifully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Another up and a little local signpost.
Is that at the same guy's house?
This is actually on Knollwood Drive. Somebody had this on their pillars.
You got some weird neighbors.
Well, hey, there goes the neighborhood.
Beverly, I notice everything is pink and green, including your background. Is
What?
anybody else seeing that?
No,
Yeah.
no. What are you saying? Where's the green?
Do
No.
you have rose-colored glasses?
The dirty
That-
green. The dirty green.
Something's wrong with my video because like I see fuchsia sand and a green sky on your background.
No.
No.
And I'm also
No.
seeing upgrade to pro in pink and a bunch of little green.
No, they're just real clear pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely beautiful color,
Oh, yeah, it's in everything.
realistic color.
but nobody
Um,
else is seeing that.
It's
No.
everything.
Nope. You've got a
Nope.
faulty computer.
Okay,
Oh,
you have
that's in
seen.
that
Okay,
thing.
thank
It's in
you.
that red thing.
Okay,
Wow.
all right.
Nice.
So that was quite the
Nice, Bev.
show. Very nice, very nice.
Do
Okay,
it.
Mel, we were chatting earlier. You might want to, for those who weren't here, give a synopsis of your trip, and then you can show us pictures too.
Okay, great. For those of you who weren't here, Sheila and I did a 7-day Mexican cruise on Princess, and it was a lovely trip. The ship was good, less than half occupied. We felt pretty safe, and there weren't any announcements of illnesses, so we had a great time. And if anybody wants to go on a cruise, I would say that it would be okay. Just be careful what line you go on. Princess did a good job, and we were very happy. And now I will try to share a picture.
Hello.
Don't go away.
You did. I have nowhere to go.
Oh, what do you see now, by the way?
Mel,
Okay.
just your label.
Hey, Joel. Hi.
Hi.
Joel,
Now we see you again.
Yeah, it's I've got some sort of a problem going on here. Let me try this one, see if this one worked. It says downloading one left, and that's the same problem I had last week.
Yeah, you're not sharing. You're,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I'm trying to share, but it's downloading, and I reduced the file size, and still is not working. So I'm gonna have to work on my sharing problem.
well,
And
you probably failed it in kindergarten and that's what it is too.
could very well be. I did get, it does not work
Share
well.
well.
Does not work well with others. I did get a D on that one. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the problem is, but I just will relinquish the rest of my time. With apologies. Take it away. Carol, you there?
Carol,
I
you're
hear you.
muted. You're muted.
Okay.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Yeah.
I muted.
Hi, Joe. I
Hi,
couldn't
Joel.
share, had the same problem as last time, so I don't know what the story is.
Okay,
Yeah. I'll work
Anyway.
on it. Who's next?
who's next? Heidi, let's do,
Oh.
oh, no, Ellen, you have to leave early, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
your
leave
turn.
pretty
Your turn.
soon, yeah. So not too much to report. This weekend, we have soccer tournaments. Both grandkids are in, I think it's sectional or state or some kind of a soccer playoff in Redlands, California. So I'm going to be going there this weekend to watch them play. And so last weekend, the one kid did win their tournament. So they're very into soccer this weekend. And anyway, so that's about it. There's just basically a week of soccer and making arrangements for the hotel, and similar to your games, it's like a big deal, in the family.
And where
Anyway,
was it again? I missed where.
Redlands.
Oh,
Redlands.
Redlands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his old stomping grounds.
yeah. Oh, really? Anything special that I should do while I'm there?
Leave.
If you feel like going to church, there's one on every corner.
Oh, is it really? Yeah. I'll pass on that one. Yeah. And, have to do a little bit of running. The marathons are a
Also,
week.
what are you doing
and a
in
month.
Redlands?
It's a soccer tournament.
Oh, because it's kind of famous for the Lincoln Memorial Lincoln Library there in the
Oh, is it really? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they've got a really nice display of Lincoln. So
yeah,
Oh,
we did
okay.
that. We did that once. I don't know if it was with Photo Buddies or another
No.
group.
Not
No.
photo buddies.
It's a sleepy little town, Joe. You're absolutely right. And the memorial is kind of small, but, and it's a long ride.
It's about a 2-hour ride and it's going to be at the Dearborn Sports Center. Some kind of a complex, a fairly large sports complex there.
I'm sure it wasn't there when Joel lived there.
No, but probably Pinky's Bar is still there and
Which he didn't hang out in, but his dad did.
No.
And Uncle Tommy worked there.
Yeah. And we're staying at the Residence Inn in Loma Linda, which apparently is in Redlands.
It's near
Anyways,
Loma Linda Hospital, actually. That's
that's there. Okay.
right
Yeah.
near there. Mhm.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so I'm surprised. It's I guess there must be a convention or something, or this tournament includes a lot of teams from all over California. So the rates are pretty expensive. For like a really cheap room is $300 a night. You know, it's like, I'm surprised at how expensive a place like Redlands would be. You're not expected of, you know, a larger city, but I'm just surprised at how expensive the hotels are. And that's like the low price. The low end is 300. You know, the normal rate is around 500 a night.
Wow.
To me, seems like a lot. Is that a lot? I mean, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, for Redlands. Anyways,
For any
anyways,
place.
that's sort of the weekend. Yeah, and well, New York, you'd expect it, but yeah, but
I think there's a
anyway.
university out there too, a private one.
Mhm.
that's
University of
Loma Linda,
Redlands.
isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
University of Redlands, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so that's about it. The big weekend coming up, and the marathon is in a month, and so sort of making plans and doing the logistics. You know, like running 12 miles. But yeah. So, anyways, that's about it.
Okay,
Okay.
Heidi, we lost
Okay.
Ron,
Ron went to watch the
the
president's
news.
So
Good.
it's just me now,
Yeah.
but we went to downtown Los Angeles last week with another couple just for the day. And we went to Angel's Flight and rode on both directions. It's 50 cents with a tap card or $1 if you don't have a tap card. And that was kind of fun to do the Angel's Flight. And then at the top of it, there's a lot of new building and there's an open air theater there, and it was very pretty. And then we went through Grand Central Market, which was jammed. I'm not sure that that was such a smart place to go, but it felt good. Everybody was masked, and we got our traditional Mexican food meal. Thank you.
Out of Mexico.
And we've done some pictures, so let me share screen. And let's see, share and lower this, sorry. Okay, this is one of Ron's looking down into a glass of ice.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Isn't that great?
Really good.
Yeah. And then let's see, let me get his up first. This is the theater building right next to the Grand Central Market. We're in that area.
Mhm.
Bradbury was still closed, by the way.
Okay.
This is looking down at a basket of towels.
Mhm.
And let's see, this is in, where were we? We were probably at the mall, probably at the Topanga Mall. And that's shooting upward. And then this one is, oh, this is at the top of the Angel's Flight. Some pretty buildings, lots of reflections and
Mhm.
signs on the window. And then
Beautiful.
there's seating out here on the left side in the bottom. And then there's on the right side, which we couldn't get in there, was the open air area. And then his last one is the Angel's Flight. So
Very
Nice.
cool.
it was beautiful.
Very nice.
Okay, so
Looks
that's
like a
his.
gorgeous day too.
Yeah, it was
nice-
beautiful.
Nice and
This
crisp.
is my shooting upward at a red umbrella above a table where we were eating lunch.
I like it.
And I
And then you
played.
swirled it just a bit.
Oh, I sure did.
Very pretty.
And then this is shooting down into a glass of soda.
Nice.
with a lemon. It's not an orange, but it is a lemon.
Nice.
And then this one is at a winery that we went to with Mindy and Steve, looking up the stairs.
Where was that? It looks like a real old building.
It's a Sunstone Winery up in near Solvang.
Mm-hmm.
And this is looking downward at the ranch that we went to, the Will Rogers house.
Oh, okay,
This
yeah.
was the stairs down.
Mhm.
And let's see, this was his kitchen sink
Thank,
that of course I
Okay.
played with. And I
Very nice.
turned it, I can't turn it here, but I turned it sideways and I kind of like the way it looks sideways. And this is a chandelier in, I don't remember where.
beautiful,
Yeah, so those are our pictures.
Very nice.
very
Very
nice.
nice.
And I have to see where, let's see, nope, that's not it. I have to go back to find Zoom. Stop share. Okay, there we are. That's it.
Very
Oh,
nice. And
hello.
what's new?
Nice
So what's new in your casa? Anything?
Are you talking to
Heidi?
me?
Yeah,
Oh, well, we have.
other
Lily's
than the
bat-
trip, anything
Oh.
else?
We have
Downtown.
Lily's bat mitzvah in 3 weeks. She's gonna have a home ceremony
Wow,
and she's 16, so she decided she wanted it, which is fabulous. It's all
Mhm.
on her. And we don't get to invite any of our friends because she wants it very small. She's
Okay.
still concerned about Omicron and whatever variants are out there. So they'll
well,
just
that's
be
very
maybe
exciting.
50 of us, whatever, in the backyard. And I think that's it.
Very nice.
Picture.
Okay, Ellen, hello. Good to see you.
Hi.
And Linda, both of you came in at the same
Hi.
time. Okay, all right. So let's go to Barbara Mesnick next, and then we'll take the two newbies.
Okay. Let's see. Yesterday was our 58th anniversary.
Oh, my goodness.
Anniversary.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. And we had a very nice day being together. And then Carol and Joel took us to dinner. We started this, oh golly, for our first anniversary.
Yeah, you took us, the first dinner number one, you took us for our first anniversary.
Wow.
And now we're at the 116th celebration
116 celebrations
of
that we
anniversary.
have been able to do. And it was a lovely, lovely dinner. We really enjoyed it. And
And where did you go?
we went to a new, for us, it was a new restaurant. It was called Il Moro, and it was in town on Olympic and Purdue. And it was in an office building, but it was really, really very conducive. We sat outside on the patio with heaters all around us, and there were, nobody else was around us, so we were safe, and the food was delicious, so we had a really good time. And what else?
I'll share a picture that we took. Let me get out of this thing.
Ugh.
We took a picture of the four of us with, the timer on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, at Barbara's house. So we like to have, let me get rid of my virtual background and I'll put it in front of my face. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was us celebrating last
Oh,
night.
so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puzzle tough.
Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing because I remember when my grandmother was close to 50 years and she had a feeling she wasn't going to make it. And so she asked her children, her grown children, to make a party for her for their 48th or 49th wedding anniversary. And they did. And it was lovely. And you know what? She they did not make their 50th.
Wow.
Oh,
So when I think that we just celebrated 58 years, I think that's rather special, you know?
Yeah,
It
it sure is.
Yeah.
It
so,
sure is.
It's good. And let's see, I don't know, we didn't see our grandkids this last weekend. We kind of do every other week so that we give them space to do their own thing on one weekend. And hopefully we'll be seeing them this next weekend. What else? Everything else is just going along, you know. We're staying as safe as we can, but we're venturing out a little more than we usually do. But we don't take big trips. Stuart has inherited his mother's side of the family's arthritis, and he's been struggling with his back very, very bad. And he can't walk very far. So it really kind of keeps us from going and doing a lot of things. But we're okay. You know,
Good.
for being close to being in our 80s, you know, hey,
Not yet, Barbara. You've got
Well,
another
not me,
6
but-
months.
Well, Stuart is.
guys are. So, you know, we feel pretty lucky, you know, that we're as good as we are. And anyways, let's see. I did take some pictures. Of course, they're on my iPad. One of these days, guys.
Can I come over and help?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I will.
Okay, let's see if you can see.
Oh,
No,
Yeah, put it in front of your face,
Closer.
Barbara.
wait, I have to also close my shutters.
Okay.
pretty.
Very nice. beautiful
Nice,
color.
looking up.
That's looking up. And this was when it flowered.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful.
Fruitless pear, right.
Yeah. Yeah. And
beautiful
let's see, okay, this was on a stamp. But it
Wonderful.
was just standing there and I decided to take a picture.
Very
You're very
cool.
cooperative.
That's a down. Let's see where else. I kind of had a hard time with down.
Really?
Up, I didn't seem to have a problem, but down did give me a problem. Let's see, I had one or two more.
So the next thing is still lifes, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Next is still life.
Define still life. Does it have to be inanimate to be a still life?
Usually it is.
Actually, I had the same question. I Googled it.
And what did you learn?
Inanimate objects.
Inanimate
Assembled.
objects kind of gathered together to make a scene, to make a,
Right.
Barbara,
Yeah.
Barbara, if you're trying to talk, you're muted,
arranged,
arranged.
an arrangement of inanimate objects.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if you can see this,
Yes,
but it's,
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
but there's a little tiny bird that is perched on a branch.
I
It's
see
a
it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, I
beautiful
see it.
sky, Beautiful
Mhm.
color.
Good job. Good eye.
So I don't know. That's about all I have. And I think I can do better with this next month's. So, for some reason, I had a hard time
Anytime,
looking
just look
down.
down. Anything below your eyesight.
Okay, well,
look
this is
down.
from before. This is from a while ago. Actually, so long ago that
Uh-huh.
is Passover.
Passover.
with
Uh-huh.
COVID, where it was just the two of us.
Right.
Oh,
You know what? That also counts as a still life, I would think,
Yes, it does.
based on the
Uh-huh.
definition.
Well, a lot of
I
looking
did.
down, so still life, or they
But
can
I,
be.
you know, I did hold the camera up and took a picture down.
Right, that's
That
them.
works.
So it worked. Yeah, it did.
It certainly did.
And I think that's about it.
Okay,
Okay, doke.
all right, Ellen, what's new? Good to see you.
Very nice to
Oh, wait.
see everyone. What was it, Barbara?
Oh, I had one more.
Oh,
This
good,
one.
okay.
Wait,
sorry.
one more. Can you see this?
Uh-huh, fountain
These
pens.
were
Fountain pens.
my grandfather's fountain pens, the
Oh.
kind that you stick in a little
Yeah,
jar and you pull
fill it
the
up.
ink
Right,
out.
it used to have that flap you pull down and
Yeah.
it sucks the ink up.
Yeah.
This is my mother's father's
Oh, that's a treasure.
ink pens. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they
So
al- and
I
they
was
always-
up.
They always leak.
Yes.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Cartridge pens, after fountain pens, cartridge pens before ballpoints.
Yes.
Right, right. But I remember him using them. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's it for me.
Okay. And Ellen,
Let's see, I shouldn't say nothing exciting. My daughter-in-law went to visit her mom in San Pedro with the twins over the weekend. And so on Monday, we were invited for dinner with Neil and Diane and their children. And so we got to see the grandkids very briefly. Hello. They ran off to play together, but it was still, we got to see them. And this
How old
past
are
year-
they?
They are 15 now. They're in
Oh,
the fifth year
wow.
of high school,
wow,
Wow.
you know, and they're really teenagers now, you know, no more babies,
No more babies.
no more babies.
And they're the same age as my oldest grandson. He's 15 also. And we were talking, Carol and I were talking about that. They're like men now. I mean, they're not little boys.
I can't get used to Nathan with his deep voice.
right.
Mini men.
And he's working out because he wants to join the football team.
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah, different world, but it was nice. That was probably the highlight.
He's gonna get his head knocked around. That's not good.
Not my decision. Which is probably just as well. And, but he's looking forward to it. And I can see, you know, looking at him that he's bulked up already. So he goes and he works out every morning,
Yeah. Wow.
getting ready
Good for
for
him.
it.
Good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was fun. It's been a while since we've seen them. We haven't been able to get up north, and when they come down, we don't, you know, we get some time, but it isn't that often. So that was nice. I have a couple of pictures if I can figure out how to bring them up. Here's my share screen. I'll give that a try. Left the window that I want to share. What kind of Michigan is this? Ah, here it
Share
is.
screen. There it is.
Am I on share screen?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That's looking down.
Uh-huh.
11 o'clock.
And,
Barbara's got our timekeeping clock.
oh,
My computer
computer.
talks.
and this is looking up.
Wow.
I know where that is.
Chatsworth Park.
Chatsworth Park,
Uh-huh.
one
Yep.
of our frequent haunts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Very nice.
thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay. Linda, welcome.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Yeah,
tire pressure yesterday. The car's in the shop today. I have a leaky bathroom faucet. Anything else?
Right.
Welcome home, as they say.
Go away for 2 months and look what happens. Knock on wood. That's all it is.
That's all. You're in good shape.
Welcome to life.
Yeah. I'm like, come on. But I got all the laundry done. Yeah, I've missed you guys so much. And it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. But I still wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking my mom's in the next room walking around. I mean,
Oh,
this was long. This was a long trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a cold one.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm freezing now. Look at me. I still have my,
Mhm.
I just got back from the mechanic, literally. I got an Uber ride home. He's over on Reseda. So, yeah, hopefully it won't be something with the engine light. But he said he'll let me know later.
Hopefully it's just a switch so you can turn it off.
Mhm.
I know.
Yes.
Too. Actually, I tried that yesterday and it didn't work. It worked for the tire pressure, but anyway. Oh, and my computer, my Windows 11 keeps on crashing.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong. Justin and his friends, who are very knowledgeable with computers, they replaced the video card or something, and they can't figure it out. It
I
just
think nobody's able to figure out Windows 11 yet. Abigail
back
have
to
a
Windows
problem
10.
with it? Huh?
Go back to Windows 10.
Yeah, it's too soon. People are having, Abigail at college couldn't get on the internet. She went to their tech department. They couldn't get her on. She's got an HP. She called them. It took the techs over half an hour to figure out how to do it. I mean, they just don't know what's going on.
wow. Just
Does-
that's Windows 11 on my computer, right?
is it an old computer with 11 or is it a new computer?
No, it's 10. He just told me it's 10.
Oh, 10, a different story. Then
Yeah.
there's another problem. Yeah, 10's pretty reliable.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. No, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, they have no idea what's going on with it. And I've heard that 11 crashes. That's why I just assumed that it was
Mhm.
11. So yeah, I don't know if I should take it to Geek Squad. I don't have a computer guy. Yeah, that's the Best Buy people.
Yeah.
What kind of computer do you have? Where
Um,
did you buy it?
yeah, that's where I was going with that. Lenvo or something from
Lenovo.
Lenovo. Yeah,
Where did you buy it?
Costco. And unfortunately, it sat for over a year before my back room and my dining room table are perfect. Now I just have to put everything away.
Okay,
But
Costco.
I don't have the warranty because I didn't open it, within a year.
That shouldn't be an
a
issue.
problem.
Try
You should be
calling
able to call
Costco.
them.
Try calling Costco concierge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just have your slip handy because they'll ask for the information. At least they have in the past. They ask for the information on your slip.
Okay, terrific. Okay, thanks. I'll give that a try because I'm at a loss right now and my fault. My room was a mess, so I couldn't even put the computer anywhere. But finally one day I just did it and they organized everything and my printer's working. Oh, Carol,
Yeah.
I bought the same printer as you.
Uh-huh.
Back. Where do you get your paper, like your photo paper? Is it
I
on
get,
Costco.
I get it from Costco, the Kirkland photo paper, the 8.5 by 11. Also, if you go online, they have an 11 by 14 or 4. They have some oversized
12 by
ones
16.
too.
Right.
Huh?
They have big ones.
They have big ones too, like a 13 by 19 or whatever. They have the big ones. And I'm convinced that Kirkland brand is actually Epson paper. It's excellent paper, excellent paper. And then other times I've bought, when one time I bought some oversized paper from Amazon as well. But I think Kirkland does have, and I don't remember the sizes. I know they have the 4 by 6, they have the 8.5 by 11, and they do have 1 or 2 oversized online. You have to buy other than the 8.5 by 11. And even that, I think you have to buy online these days. I don't think they
Yeah.
have them in the store anymore.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah.
it's the Kirkland brand. Okay.
Yeah.
Kirkland brand, and it's outstanding paper. It fuses
Wow.
immediately. The colors are bright and sharp, and the paper
Perfect.
is nice and thick.
And they have 5 by
Oh, great.
7 also, I think.
And do you get the mat?
The only problem with that is they only have glossy. So if you
Okay.
want matte, probably go to Epson matte, or I have Kelly paper. I have one that I got at the Kelly paper place over on Lassen.
Yeah.
That's it's like a pearlized matte. It's a luster. A luster. It's gorgeous. They don't carry that anymore, but I would look into luster papers because they're really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the photo paper is 13 by 19. cost
13 by 19, okay.
Wow.
That would be too big for me. I would do 11 by 14, I think, and the
Yeah.
8 by 11.
Yeah, but you know what? If you do the larger one,
Cut it
you
down.
can cut it down. Yeah, and if you don't have a paper cutter big enough to do it, you can go over to what used to be Kinko's, which is now like whatever.
FedEx.
Federal Express, and you can use their wonderful paper cutters, and they don't for nothing. You just go into where their, copy machines are, and you take
Right.
your big stuff and you cut and you leave. Yeah. And
Oh,
they,
perfect.
and they don't mind. I've done it. Nobody asks me anything. I walk in, I cut it and I leave.
I've done it as well,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
probably at a different Federal Express.
Yeah,
so-
I'm sure they have really nice equipment, and then they have paper clips there. They have all kinds of equipment right there for you.
right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. Appreciate
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
pictures. Let me see. Yeah. And the reason I mentioned that, I had sent a link for the LA County fair.
Mhm. I
Um,
saw that, yeah.
yeah. So, and it's only $4 to enter.
Hmm.
And they don't choose. Your photo is in. You send the $4, your photo's in regardless.
No, really. Yeah, I just looked and I just looked quickly at the site, and it looked like they were looking for you to set up a table or whatever, and that didn't interest me. I didn't get to
No.
the part where it said just send a picture and you're in.
Yeah. This is a silly one. Not silly, but not one of my best shots, but I was over at my
Oh,
tax
I
guy.
like it. Yeah.
Oh,
with
it
the
is
planes.
good.
Rah, look at that face.
And you're playing among
Yeah.
This-
My tax guy faces the airport or
Yeah, it's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Havenhurst. So it's like, oh, all of a sudden I heard this thunder, this roar. That's not the plane, obviously, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do
Cool.
and then I got so excited. I was like, I've got to stay here because I used to take Justin there all the time. Okay, where is it? Favorites. Okay. Yeah, I haven't edited this one, but I don't think it needs much. Bam.
Wow.
Oh, it doesn't need a
that's
thing.
nice.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That is gorgeous. I wouldn't edit it. I'd leave it.
Fantastic.
It's
Yeah,
just that
it's
way.
perfect.
Oh, it's perfect.
Wow. Thank.
Wow.
That's from the summit, the one
Uh-huh.
Van built, that skyscraper thing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep that as is. I mean, that's
I would not do a thing to it.
That's
Okay.
gorgeous.
thank you. That's through the glass.
Mhm.
What are you showing them on? What are you on your phone or your tablet?
This is on my phone.
On
Beautiful.
your phone. Very lovely.
Thanks. And no edit. That's it. I mean, I was just shooting and yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Yeah.
And let me see
Wow.
I wish I took more pictures. I'm deleting things because like I said, it's over 13,000 now. And yeah, yeah, I wish I took more. That's the only disappointment. I'll probably go back for sunset after 5 in the summer if I go. And I know I showed you this the last time, but going up or going down? I was in that box at the
Beautiful.
top.
Uh-huh, going up, right?
Up. But
You're
it had-
looking up.
Yeah,
Better you than me.
I did this. I have no idea. Even Justin was,
Recognize this.
I'm blown away you did that.
New York.
Yeah, that's one summit. Oh, and I saw it came across Instagram and Facebook. You know, the Moynihan train station. That's at Penn Station where they built the escalator to go up and with the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
They are now connecting, and I read this last year at some point, the High Line to the Moynihan Train Center.
Oh,
So it's going to be an above ground walkway, and it'll be completed next year.
That should be
good.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Forward to.
walk, Lord. And I didn't get much walking in, but that's okay. Where is okay, I'm not in favorites, just one more for now, because I could be here the next 5 years. Where is my nighttime? Okay, where I have a good Chrysler. If I pick the right one, it has a bird. I don't know. I caught a bird flying. Let's see. Oh, perfect. No edit.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Cool.
Wow.
Me and my
Yeah,
oh my
it's a bird.
God.
That's a bird. Looks like a plane. Maybe it's Superman.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Oh, I'm still on New York time, and it's like I'm trying to focus on LA, but this was so incredible. I just loved every moment. Most of it anyway. And that's it, ladies and gents.
Okay,
Very
all
nice.
Thank you.
right. Barbara and Mark. Sharon, no, let's
Sharon.
talk to you first, Sharon.
Oh,
Hello. Hello.
my big complaint is my iPad is old and during this thing, it started at 100% and it's down to 24%. So I had to plug it in. Anyway, nothing is new and I don't have pictures to share, but it's good to hear from all of you. So that's all.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
See you.
It's good to see
Pardon?
you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, Barbara.
Yes,
Ellen,
very nice.
Linda, Mel, Carol, and
Yes.
Barbara again.
Barbara, Carol,
And
Ellen. We have what? Okay, Barbara and Mark.
Okay, I don't think we have any stories to tell. Nothing new this week.
Nothing new. No.
No, or 2 weeks actually. And I guess we've talked since our Sedona trip, so let's show pictures. And
Let's
we
see
have-
Sedona.
Huh?
Let's see Sedona.
Well, first we're going to start with Mark and looking at Morro Bay.
Oh, okay.
Share, okay? Go ahead.
Okay, this is,
oh, wow.
Wow.
Gosh,
this
where
is,
were you when you took this?
Go.
this is in Morro Bay, and it's the picture was taken from a road very high up in the hills, and it's looking down on Morro Rock, and there, I don't know if you can see it, but there are 3 chimneys there.
Right, the stacks. Yeah, they're very clear there. Yeah.
It's an old generating plant, and it was taken from very far away. It's
On
looking
your
down.
phone, right?
On the phone.
It's looking down.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely
Wow.
shot.
That's great.
On the lower right, the darker green,
Yeah,
are those trees or what are
yeah,
those?
those are trees.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really, we're high up.
yeah, on our way to the wineries.
Aha.
It's a tough life.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Jerome, Arizona. It's
Yeah.
it's not very far from Sedona. and the road goes way up, you're really way up in the air in Jerome. I don't know if some of you, I'm sure, have been there before.
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah.
We were there.
And of course, it's looking down quite a ways.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And
This is looking down at the town of Jerome. And I took that from
actually
the,
looking up.
I took that.
Looking
from-
up.
It's looking
Yeah.
up, actually.
Is that looking up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought I was looking down.
you're down here. I think
Maybe I'm
you're down at
cross-eyed,
the bottom.
But I took that from the car,
Mhm.
and it was hard to get it, to take it through the windshield, so you couldn't see any part of the car. And
Nice.
Very pretty.
it's a very neat little town. It's very tiny. Okay. This is also in Arizona, not too far from Sedona. And what's that place called?
Tuzagoot.
Tuzagoot.
Tuzagoot?
Tuzagoot.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
place.
right.
Now, what's that near the castle, by the castle?
No, that was
No, it wasn't.
before the castle.
And what were those enclosures?
That was between the castle and Jerome, and it wasn't a cliff dwelling, but it is a kind of a dwelling thing. And these were actually rooms. And Mark went up to the top. I didn't, because you had to climb up a bunch of
Yeah.
stairs to get there.
Yeah, I had to climb up a bunch of stairs with these rocks and up a ladder. It was pretty high up.
Looked like you were going to Machu Picchu.
So at one point, were there roofs on these rooms?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there probably were.
And so what's the next?
And the next one is
This is
Wow.
Montezuma's castle. This is a cliff dwelling, where Indians lived up there. And that's looking up, and it was pretty high up. I don't know how they got up there, really.
ladders.
They had ladders.
yeah.
They had ladders.
Ladders that were
Ladders.
kind of attached to the rock. They had, very sturdy ladders that they
Mhm.
managed to fasten to the rock.
Don't ask how they got their appliances down.
What are you looking?
I hope they had electricity in there so they could see. It looked pretty dark.
Not. Way before electricity.
Yeah, if you're
What
living
you
in the
do at
cave.
night
down
is you
there.
go to sleep.
You go to sleep. That's what people used to do. They used to go to sleep when it got dark and they got up when it got light.
Right.
Okay, what's the next one?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
nice.
That's
Nice
it.
job.
Very nice.
And I just have one
Oh, wow.
painting. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, this is actually
Oh,
I sort of showed it a few weeks ago and decided it was boring and I didn't like it. So I did a lot more to it.
beautiful.
Nice.
Added in caustic and stuff. And
Wow.
actually you can't tell, but it's very shiny. Like where this shows gray, it's actually silver, and this is copper.
really?
and it's gold
Okay.
Here,
Nice.
but you can't catch it in photographs. You can't
No, you
catch
can't.
iridescence.
Really nice.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. And that's it for us.
Really? Wow.
Okay. Okay, so I think that just leaves me, everybody,
Well-
anybody else? Okay, to update, for those of you who weren't here, we were going to be going to Japanese Gardens. We got limited to just 10 people because they have a terrible reservation system. And there was a chance for 15 slots, but we lost 5 were not able to be attained. They were gone by the time we filled out all the crappy information they wanted in order to get the first 10. So we're not going there now. We'll wait to go to the Japanese Gardens to a time where they open up to more than 15 people at a particular time, and you don't have to have an exact slot of time to go. So we're going to go back to the old zoo, and we'll send, which was wonderful picture taking. And we'll look up the information of how to get there to go along with the email that we'll talk about the trip next Thursday. And we're planning on 11 o'clock so that we miss most of the traffic, or as much as you can miss these days. And that's
meeting-
really
We're meeting near the merry-go-round.
meeting at the merry-go-round, I think, yeah. Because apparently you can walk to it from there. And as I remember, it is a walk from there.
Well, why don't we meet there's picnic tables right near where the old zoo starts. That's where we started last time,
That's probably,
At the picnic tables?
at the picnic table.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to,
But we have to figure out where we can park.
yeah, I remember we parked on a lot and then we kind of walked down a little
Right.
ways. We walked to a path to get there. And where that lot is, I don't know. We're gonna have to do some investigation to figure out where it is we're supposed to go. And then we'll send it by email to everybody. And everybody can work out the transportation with whoever is around in their neighborhoods and all of that. So anyway, so do you guys, we're hoping, Ellen, you'll be able to join? Do you think you'll be able to join?
I'll have to see. I'd like to.
Yeah, that would be nice. And Linda, hopefully? Yeah, good, good.
I need to get
Okay,
roots.
what?
I need to get back to my LA roots.
Okay, right.
Good.
Well, the old zoo is a good place to do it because it's had all that wonderful graffiti, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Long gone.
Just took some great pictures.
uh-huh.
The graffiti's gone.
Is it?
Really?
That house at the top?
Yeah?
Yeah, they knocked that down a while ago.
Well, should we
Really?
bring some spray paint with us?
Yeah.
oh,
God. Yeah.
Right,
Let's
right.
talk up. Justin and I in the band, we did a quick photo shoot that a while ago. And that it was an old post office building. And I remember we went climbing inside of it.
We climbed inside the windows and walked all around.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Gone. Oh,
That's
Oh, wow.
probably why it's all gone. I'll bet a lot of people were doing different things in there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all photography, huh?
Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, let me share my screen. Nothing else new. Share my screen. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is looking up. I took one of the ones of the Cleveland Clinic and I played with a new, and I can't remember the name of it now, a new app that showed up on
That's gorgeous.
App Advice.
Yes.
And
What's the app called?
oh, I'm looking. It was a new one that just showed up, Barbara. It's the one I told you about.
Oh, I
Photo
didn't know
Power.
that. Photo Power?
Photo Power.
Yeah,
That's the
'cause
one,
I
Barbara,
already-
I told you to look up that day.
Yeah, I got it and I already had a Photo Power, but I sure didn't see that thing on it.
It's on there. You go to the right of all those things and it's about 5 to the right and you get this wonderful rainbow.
Ooh,
I love it.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
the
the main
list of travel?
reason I liked it. Other than that, it doesn't do much, but okay, and then there's this one. I did the same thing with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, and that was looking up at the flags at Pepperdine that are up every year for the 9/11 memorial. And here's another looking up that came from Descanso Gardens.
Yep.
Oh,
Lovely.
And that one is just out of the camera, unlike anything I usually do. And then this one was looking down at this flower. And I used the macro lens on my disc lens thing, whatever that's called. And then this was interesting. We were sitting on a bench and everything was shaded and the sun was just coming through right into that it was just so unusual.
Mhm.
Not
is.
terribly pretty, but it's just like, whoa, everything is dark and look at that light spot, and they're looking
Yeah.
around and then realizing it was just the sun showing through there. And then here, this was just looking down at a plant. If you go to Descanso, they have a wonderful exhibit. The old house that used to be at the top, that's closed, but they have a newer museum there that is basically telling the history of how we screwed the Tongva, Tongva tribe by colonizing and by populating Los Angeles. They were here and they believed in, you know, as all the people came in and the missions came in, they basically imprisoned these people. These people were, and tried to make them religious and
Yes.
take away their land, and oh my God, and these people believe that if the land is healthy, you're healthy, and if the land is not
Yeah,
healthy,
right.
you are not healthy. And we
Guess
totally
what?
annihilated these people for the progress of Los Angeles. Not anything to be terribly proud of, for sure. And what do I have here? It's not opening, whatever it was. And these are the
Hello?
other, huh?
Hello?
Sharon, mute yourself.
I'll get it.
Anyway, I think all the rest of these I showed you. So I'm going to stop share previously.
Very
and-
nice.
And that's pretty much it. I think we're done for today.
And we'll
Unless
see
anybody
everybody
has
next week.
anything more to say, and have a good week. And like I say, we'll, yeah, next week we'll see everybody at
The old zoo.
the old zoo.
The old zoo.
Okay, good
Uh,
deal.
All right. Take care all.
Take
Okay.
care, everybody.
Bye.
Take
Stay
care.
well.
Bye.
Big.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good
Okay.
week.
You
Too.
too.